Merhaba. Hogwarts Meslek Lisesi bölüm 12. Kaldığım yerden devam ediyorum. Böyle bağlantımın durumuna bir bakayım. Şu an için bir engel problem yok. Hızlı bir şekilde başlayalım. Direkt görevlerden ilerleyeyim biraz. Hangi görevde kalmıştık ona bakayım. Bir görev var, yan görevler var. Bu Sebastian. Tamam. Abi ikisi de Sebastian görevi. Ne diyor burada? Tamam, ana görevden gideyim ben. Allah Allah. Olsun bakalım. Yan görev ama ana görev. Oo nerelere? Oo Allah Allah nerelere yolladı bizi. Tamam burada yerimiz var. Allah'tan buranın haritasını açmıştım. İlerleyelim. 24 level diyor da ben zaten levelim yükseldi. Ana görev, yan görev karışık sırayla gideceğim. Hızlı bir şekilde zaman kaybetmeden devam edeyim.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Nothing pleasant about this coast. I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine, I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't...
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
human to work for.
Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Defendo.
Your little magic tricks won't distract me.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Let's get this over.
Defendo.
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground. You are.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. Thestrals overhead? Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
Confringo.
Kill any who trespass.
Wait. We should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
Silent as a grave. Revelio.
When the war is over, got an intruder!
I didn't touch your helm. Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Don't do that again, I beg you. I can do this.
Bombarda.
This thing.
Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda.
Why can't you stop it?
Protego. Bombarda. Imperio. Cruising. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo.
You won't get away with it.
Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda.
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins,
You could have got us killed.
but I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading
Revelio.
further up the path.
Let's keep going. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us.
Revelio.
Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notion. Shit. I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Imperial. Crazy. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Lumos.
Lumos.
I agree. Only good
Revelio.
dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard. I have a brother who works at Gringotts.
Crucial. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio.
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait. For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said,
Oh, your goblin friend?
stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to... That's why they always seem to be one step ahead.
Fine. I'm sorry. I do trust you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We have our work cut out for us.
Agreed.
Revelio.
lovely to see you both.
Revelio. So far, so good.
Charming.
Revelio.
Spiders. How fitting.
Confringo. Imperium. Crucial.
That spell got my attention.
Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Imperio. Crucial. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender.
We've rid the world of another spider. I should sleep better tonight.
Revelio. Confringo.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio. These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Imperio. Crucial. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Incendio.
Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Confringo. Imperio. Crucio. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Potato. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Confringo. Confringo. Crucio. Imperial. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Accio. Accio. Compulso. Getting through the cavern can't be near each other. Perhaps we should search for runes. Revelio.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Confringo.
Is finding these chests luck or instinct?
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Confringo. Revelio. Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
Troll. Sendo. Crucio. Imperial. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Confringo. Imperial. Confringo. Crucio. Bombarda. Defender. Potato. Incendio. like an angry troll to bring friends together. Revelio. Reparo.
That was a piece of work.
More than one. Revelio. A journal entry. It's adorable.
Bombarda. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view, well worth it.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Another barrier.
Bombarda.
Blast through.
Confringo.
Certain. Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
Confringo.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the trick pointed us here.
Revelio.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be
Confringo.
language by now.
Confringo.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic.
Confringo.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Revelio. The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Revelio.
cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked.
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Oh, everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felcroft, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please. Talk to the keepers. If not for me...
Hoş geldin abi, ne yapıyorsun? Ne yaptın mikrofon işini? Baktın mı? Okul yok ya, biz ticaret atlayacağım biraz sonra. Şimdi ana hikayeden gidiyorum da sonra direkt oyun içerisinde ticaret. Yine hayvancılık yaparım ben. Sas. Sebastian. 4 görev kaldı. 33 oldum bile level ben. Yan görevleri yapa yapa. Yine Sebastian'ın yan... dur önce satacağımız malzemeler var. Yine bir sürü ıvır zıvır da oldu bende. Dünya haritası. Buraya gideyim de satayım şunları. Atmakla bir uğraşmak zor geliyor. Gidiyorum tek seferde okutuyorum hepsini. Ay.
Wonder who lives here.
Ticaret, tarım hayvancılık bizim işimiz.
What do you have?
What can I help you with today?
Kişileri okutuyorum ben. O da görüntüsünü veriyor bana oyun. Mavileri de okutuyorum. Altınlar kalsın. Yani yan görev yapalım. Dur, şey almaya gideyim. Hogwarts. Orada ihtiyaç odası.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions. Dick thinks you've made marvelous improvements here.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
I cannot thank you enough for all you did to get my carts returned to me. I've been painting and painting. Incredible how such darkness can inspire such beauty.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh, it's you! Just the...
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my... He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly. But his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine... I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest... You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade. Escaped a... Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Mom.
Oh, thank you! You'll simply go into the tomb where, according to my research, the tomb's been abandoned. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of... Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
Certainly sound like you have an opinion on it.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentac.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd... Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving... Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Flipendo, look at that! You're a natural.
Professor, I was wondering...
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see, I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? And we each grow and thrive according... You see, as a child, I knew nothing. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse...
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a seventh year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
Was it Sirona Ryan?
It was indeed. How on earth did you know that?
Sirona has been a good friend to me as well. In fact, I retrieved a box of letters from Mrs.
Oh, darling Mrs. Sprottle. She was always astonished I knew as much magic as I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
All I know is magical beast byproduct.
Nice to see you. What do you...
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any...
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work in...
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice? Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's...
Good luck with Ominous. Until...
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. See you soon.
I really should look into gillyweed, although I'd still need to swim.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to them.
You're a liaison to the merpeople.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Yes, of course.
And you.
You seem quite interested in merpeople.
I am. And there is misunderstood and disregard. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers...
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the merpeople is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
How has wizardkind fallen short in its treatment of merpeople?
Well, we've consistently deemed merpeople as being beneath us. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the Ministry years ago. Who are we to...
What do you imagine a liaison to the merpeople would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my... And I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizardkind.
What is it about the merpeople that interests?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. The oldest known merpeople, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has I could go on for ages about them. They're glorious underwater.
Well, I can swim.
You'd really do? The last thing I want is for them to... Now, if I'm not mistaken, I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon.
Look at this place. Did the merpeople really leave Nerida an artifact? Lumos. Confringo! Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Confringo. Lumos. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. What do we have in here then? Nerida will be happy about this. Your gift from the merpeople was exact.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Our relationship with them is...
Then I'm glad we helped to
Merlin's beard. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Thank you again so much. You may have... I can't wait to study this.
Revelio.
I adore playing Ribbon Toss.
Revelio. Revelio.
I have been meaning to speak with
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
you. May not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And
your fault?
He died protecting me. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but a few years later, we left.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to see, but that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes, although he would worry us. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall.
What do you mean? Is your...
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right.
I should have known. I underrated. And now another creature's in...
What do you mean?
One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget.
Exactly what...
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget.
Why would Snidgets be
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hid?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers.
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs!
Sounds as if...
We'll need... Still, I think they may be our only hope. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. You can't imagine how inconvenient.
No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already. Revelio. Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. And they have to about me. Crazy.
You're out. Confringo. Bombarda.
This card ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revenue. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Imperio. Crucial.
Coming back this way.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Vicus Totalis. Imperium. Rest easy, my large friend. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Depulso. Accio.
What now? Incendio. I won't rest. Bombarda. Incendio. Echo. Ringo. Oh, let me give it a this pop. I won't rest. Dead. Incendio. I will make you pay.
You only have Ranrock to blame.
Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect. These devices run on steam power. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Revelio.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
Imperium.
Should think they felt that in London. Revelio. Confringo.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew. You knew where it was.
Are you all right?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
No! Avada Kedavra!
Poor Lord Gok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Revelio. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is. Lumos. Imperial.
Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Crucio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Could be goblin loyalists in here.
Imperium! When you don't listen.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragball's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
What are you up to now?
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous.
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Accio!
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Imperio. Leviosa.
Crucible.
Fringo. Incendio. Defender. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Imperio. Crucible. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Imperium. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda.
I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Yo abi ben kapattım vallahi ya. Yalan yok. Dayanamadım abi. İzle bir yerden sonra beni de yordu. Kaldırmıyor bazen. Açtım kenardan işte. Öyle hem oyun hem muhabbet. Bak şimdi. Şu saçmalığa bakar mısın? İçeride düşmanlar var. Bizim eleman içeride bekliyor. Bunlar bizi Öldürmüyorlar çocuğu. Beni bekliyorlar. Yapmayın ya.
There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you.
Ha, onları kendine çekmiş. Adamı yapmış. Ha, belki de.
The dark magic that injured
Ha.
Anne. But this will allow me to control it.
Evet, niye saldırmıyorlar dedim.
Just as I can control the inferi.
İmperiye demek.
I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
The relic.
Ben de ne oluyor diye. Dedim böyle oyunun bug'ı bugu mu geldi? Neler oluyor sandım.
Incendio. Mr. Sallow, stop! Incendio. Crucible. Bombarder, Confringo. Defender.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada Kedavra!
Ana Avada Kedavra'yı amcası üzerine kullanmış. Vay deli. Bak bu spoilerlık kısılmış da. Yani o kadar büyü arasında onu mu aklına geldi? Bir sürü büyü var. Bak bu kötü oldu bu. Burası güzel işlenmiş senaryonun. Sebastian görevleri güzel demişler. Güzel olmuş. Vay.
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
can't let him leave.
Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyal?
Hello, Miss.
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hello, madam. Is everything...
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. I've been worried sick, but I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
Why don't you just get Rococo back yourself?
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough, but add ashwinders into the picture and, well, I love Rococo, but I love staying alive more.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have for sale?
What's brought you here today?
That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
Thank you for stopping by.
I should investigate.
Revelio.
You can't imagine.
You're here. I have good news. we do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Revelio. Confringo.
This place could do with a bit of pruning. Let's look around. Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of Graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a Graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the mat chamber.
What are you up to now?
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Madam Navarro. What do you have?
Let's see how I can assist you, my lovely. Very nice. That'll do you nicely, I'm sure. Thank you for your time, my sweet.
The Ashwinders cannot be allowed to run...
Is everything all right, Madam...
Olivier. Madam Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
Sylvanus Selwyn? I thought Victor Rookwood headed up the Ashwinders.
Selwyn's one of Rookwood's lieutenants. Not quite as terrifying as Theophilus Harlow, but a menace nonetheless.
Where is Clagmar Castle?
Clagmar Castle's along the south coast, south and to the west of here.
What's so dangerous about the Ashwinders?
They're not your typical thieves and extortionists. Not the typical They would not leave poor Bella Navarro alone. She was ready to go back to her family in Italy. Almost lost her life.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out. I only want Cragcroft to go back to normal. Tired of living under the thumb of Selwyn and his cronies.
Revelio. Sounds as if Sylvana Selwyn has to go. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Seems pleasant enough, doesn't it? This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. This must be the castle that Sylvana Selwyn and his thieves are in. If I can just get to him, I should be able to disband the group.
I was a proud man that day.
How nice to see you.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Crucial. Imperium. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. This must be the place. Revelio! I know what that means. Merlin trial. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda! Merlin himself would be proud. Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself. need your help, friend.
Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Allow me to put you out. One less human to worry about.
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
You will not hate
Come out before I fight.
This looks in. We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
Should be it.
Time for you all to clear out.
Cost us our friends. We had that murder woman who showed up with the cake flapper.
Go! Ah, there you are.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Avada Kedavra! She's alive.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst...
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not in... If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts...
All right, Professor.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Some days are more difficult than others.
Natty, is everything all right?
But this is not one of those times. He should still be here. And his...
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something...
You have done plenty. In fact, the bad days, however. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle.
Lumos. I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did they... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him...
Don't worry, Sebastian.
Thank you. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We do have a choice. What good would... He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do...
We've both heard that before, but I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she...
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio. There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's Wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard. Imperial, let's get this over with. Allow me to push you.
You were still hanging. Allow me to ha! Another pitiful beast.
Incendio! Expulso!
Oh, try not to make this true. Oh, try.
How dare you! You cannot control me! Incendio! Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Crucial.
Please, no more!
It's time to even the odds.
Incendio!
Aha! Back some more.
Expulso!
Confringo! Defender!
Heavy outside!
Crossing my path.
Incendio!
Moncho!
Bombardo!
Might want to look up.
Confringo! Defender!
Expulso!
Protego! Confringo! Bombardo!
You should have joined me. Abracadabra! Well done, for a child.
Defender! Bombardo!
No more happy days for you.
Protego!
I'm not done with you.
Imperial! This could be fun! Crucial!
Had enough?
Confringo! Bombardo!
Now you're just getting on my nerves.
Confringo!
Incendio!
Accio! Confringo! Defender! Incendio.
You're no match. Incendio!
Imperial. How can I help?
Ha! You're easier to spot than in a rumpet.
Confringo.
Confringo!
Bombarda.
You can freeze the back
Protego. Incendio. Incendio.
Confringo!
Depulso. Lumos.
Radacca!
Wingardium Leviosa. Imperio. Ready for your way.
Confringo! Knew you were still hanging about.
Confringo.
Aha! Back on board. Radacca!
Defendo. Bombarda. Shall we? Protego.
I know your kind. Marionette! Now the best you can do.
Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda.
Let's see what you make of my
Imperio.
Another pitiful
Crucis.
You won't escape us yet. Back for another visit?
Accio.
Incendio! Gotcha!
Defendo.
Incendio!
Confringo. Incendio.
Need to be quicker than Incendio! I'm just
Confringo. Protego.
Confringo!
Time. Incendio.
How delightful!
Defendo.
How delightful!
Imperial. Would you lead me to Crucio?
Still no match for me.
Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Depulso.
Had enough?
Wingardium Leviosa. Defendo.
That's just the beginning.
Imperio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio.
Abracadabra!
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
You've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can help. Hogwarts is very lucky they've...
Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo.
No.
Revelio. Alohomora. Levioso.
Is this your...
Bombarda. Confringo. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Confringo!
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Lumos. Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Bugünlük bu kadar yeter. 3,5 saat yakın. Saat 22 dakika oynamışım. Devam ediyor olurum. Artık oyunun sonuna geldim. Bir dahaki oturuşta zaten artık oyun biter büyük ihtimalle. Ana senaryosu biter. Yan görevleri ben sonra kendim yaparım. Artık bu noktada ben müsaade isteyeyim. Hadi tekrardan görüşmek üzere.